the expenditure that contributes to inflation, is one of the most hydra-headed problems that we have. It starts with the huge power we give to private driver unions. Ghana Road Transport, a private road transport union, Progressive Transport Union, Cooperative, Road Haulage Association, etc. If you ever took the chance to read the constitution of the GPRTU as an example, they have a provision, I think it's Article 21 or 25 of that constitution, which says that if a driver is at what they call scale, in other words, you are loading, and the scale is not full, the vehicle is not full, you do not move. Essentially, it's what we call in transportation a full load factor concept. So it is a seller's market, it's not a buyer's market. The only vehicle you can join is the one on scale. You don't have any option. And remember, we gave the power to GPRTU and those people who manage the stations to also control the stations. So the choice is not given to those who want to board a vehicle, but to those who are running the vehicle. Then there is a provision which allows the executive of those associations to run more trips on the basis that they have done some good to the association. So what will happen is that over the period, you will see it that added to congestion, the frequency of trips, for example, between here and Tema, has constantly reduced from 10 trips a day to 6 to now maximum about 3 that you can do because of the full load factor concept. But in fixing transportation prices, it is obvious that at 60 load factor, in other words, if your occupancy rate is 60, you are breaking even. So all vehicles load here on the basis of a full load factor concept. Yet, the price fixing is so strange that the moment government increases fuel for a certain percentage, the cartel, and this time the cartel are all grouped under something called the Ghana Road Transport Coordination Council, GRTTC, can increase the fuel price at their own choice, at times by negotiations with government, and government to convince them to reduce it. Previously, we made the things even worse by passing PNDC Law 317. Some of us campaigned vehemently for the repeal of that law. It was repealed under Act 863, the Road Traffic Act. What did PNDC Law 317 do? It empowered the GPRTU to be able to arrest other road offenders of commercial vehicles. And as a result, they created a training school in Sunyani and were able to become a force which did not only have powers of arrest, but also had powers of control of the terminals, which by law under LI 1961 are actually belong to the assemblies.